Hey, before we dive in, a quick heads up. This series is called Validating the BPD Life, and that's exactly what it's here to do. Validate the experience of living with borderline personality disorder, hopefully making you feel a little less alone. That said, if you don't have BPD, there's still value here, especially if you've loved or currently love someone who does. But fair warning, we'll be talking about some heavy stuff. Self-harm, self-destructive behavior, hospitalizations, and a lot of emotional pain. You might feel grief, guilt, anger, rage, shame, or confusion while watching. And if you do, that makes sense. Don't judge yourself for feeling anything. Don't shame yourself for being triggered. Emotions show up for a reason, even if you don't know that reason right away. If it helps, try saying, "It makes sense I'd feel this way after everything I've been through." And if you've ever been hospitalized or felt like you were losing your mind, I wrote a book about my own experience at a psych ward, and you can grab it at the link right here. Or here. To be honest, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it, so I'm just going to say grab it. It supports the work I do and might help you feel a little less lonely on this journey. All right, without further delay and nothing more to say, buckle up, Buttercup. It is time to walk the middle path towards common humanity and a wise mind. I thought I was possessed. No, really, I thought there was a demon inside me because that's what I was told. That my anger wasn't righteous. That my sadness was self-indulgent. That my fear was a lack of faith. That my passion was lust. That my desire to be seen, held, understood was selfish. No one taught me the word dysregulation. They simply called it sin. I was raised to believe that my emotions were a test. That if I cried too long, screamed too loud, wanted too much, loved too deeply, I may have been failing. So I stopped trusting my body. I stopped listening to my own inner voice. And I started editing myself to please a God who always seemed just a little disappointed in me. When you grow up with borderline personality disorder, you already struggle with feeling too much. You already question your identity, your worth, your lovability. Now imagine layering all that with sermons that say, "Your heart is deceitful. Your flesh is weak. You are broken, wicked, undeserving." Now imagine being 11, 12 years old, pacing in your room, praying for hours, sobbing into your pillow because you were afraid your feelings were going to send you to hell. Imagine thinking God was mad at you because you were having a human experience. DBT taught me something that religion never did. Radical acceptance. Not tolerance, not blind obedience, not deny yourself. Acceptance of what is, of the messy, of the broken, of the ugly cry and self-harming at 2 a.m. Acceptance that I feel things deeply, that I love hard and hurt harder, that I have urges, swings, flashes of fear, explosions of pain, and none of that makes me evil. It makes me me. The church taught me to suppress. DBT taught me to observe. The church taught me to confess. DBT taught me to be non-judgmental. The church taught me to repent. DBT taught me to radically accept. And that doesn't mean I hate God, though I definitely don't love God either. Do you love or hate something you don't believe in? It simply means I stopped outsourcing my self-worth to a pulpit. I don't kneel anymore. I don't beg to be emptied for gods who fed on my emptiness. I rise to be full, full of my own brutal truth, full of every feeling they tried to shame, full of a life that howls, cracks, and explodes without permission, without chains, without a single fucking prayer. And there is a lot of grief in this. Grief for the altar I built out of self-denial, grief for the years I called my pain a sin, grief for the way I looked to the sky instead of into my own eyes and said, "Please love me. Please fix me. Please take this away." There is fire, and it's mine now. Fire in dragging the truth into the light. Fire in saying what they tried to shame me for. Fire in claiming this: I was never broken. I was exiled because my heart refused to die. If this is your story too, if the church taught you to silence your screams, to smile through shame, to call your trauma a test of faith, please let me tell you, you are not possessed. You are not bad. You are not too much. You are here. You are real. You are healing. And maybe it's time to build a new altar, one that holds your truth, your rage, your softness, and one that holds your desire to be whole.